Welcome everyone, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I actually did 2 reads for the Divine Masculine Twin Flames today. I did one before the eclipse this morning and one after the eclipse. And so I'm going to read them both to you, and I also received my singing bowl today. And I wanted to just hit it for you. It's got an amazing sound. Now this is a C. Some consider the C the root chakra, and some consider the C the heart chakra. But either way, that's a great chakra to be clearing. So tell me which chakra it resonates for in your own body. Let me know in the comments if you specify a certain chakra with this sound. So today is the 10th. It is the eclipse. The peak of the eclipse here on the East Coast, I think, was about 2:10 today. And it is the 10th, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and the day adds up to the 15-6, which is the devil or the shadow energy. Also the 6 of love, family, and community, right? The shadow side of every day. We have the first read was done at 10:20 to 21 this morning. And just wanted to show you too, we had the full moon today. See if I can get a good picture for you guys. Anyway, that was a shot outside my door. It's a pretty cool full moon today. All right, so we have the energy of the devil and the Wheel of Fortune today. Very interesting, right? A turn for the better and our shadow side. So this first read at 10:20 to 21, being the 20 and 21 of the Judgment and the World, which is the completion of the cycle, we had the major arcana for the masculine of Strength and Alchemy, which is like the Temperance card. Before the read, Transition came up, which is like the Death card, and after the read, Starseed, which is like the Fool. We had 2 cups, 4 swords, and 3 pentacles. There were no wands, and I don't think there were any wands in the second read either, which just confirmed the consistency of it, so that's always good. Now we had 1 wand later, but no wands in this read. 2 cups, 4 swords, and 3 pentacles. So heavy on the swords, a little bit too much in their head today. And the Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups came up, as well as the Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. So 2 pages, 2 queens. And then before the read, we had the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. After the read, we had the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So a lot of people here. 2 cups, 2 knights, 2 queens, or 3 queens, and a king. Okay, so of course the pages and knights don't all have to be people. They can be actions as well. The code line today was all about music. And actually, in the 2 reads, I got the exact same 2 cards both times, but they were just flipped around. So in the first read, music was the base card on the code line, and then domestic harmony was what's even more important, and then the second read it flipped. So then domestic harmony was on the code line, with music being more important. So music was a big deal today. Not only did I get my bowl in the mail, but then in the code line here I was getting mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, so the musical scale was coming up, as well as Mufasa came up, the Lion King music, so the music from the Lion King, as well as Slumdog Millionaire, which I don't know the name of the song, but one of the songs I love in that movie. And just to use music in general to keep your vibration high. And of course, classical is always amazing for that as well. So being that the code line was all around music, and there were no numbers on the code line today, just music. And we had double 4s, that was it. There weren't a lot of numbers in this read. We had 2, 4, 3, and then 44, which is the 4 of Cups, the mastering, grounding, and integrating. The 1 of the Magician. We had 89 and 14, which is the Temperance card. 48, which is the 8 of Cups. 47, the 7 of Cups. 78, the 10 of Pentacles. And then 9, 10, begin again. Okay, so the message here regarding music and the code line today was very much about the Page of Pentacles. And I was getting a lot of different little messages here. So Massa was coming up, so that was coming up for me as a slave owner, referencing the mother or the slave owner, right? The one who is, you know, making the masculine do too much, being the foe of the Sophia or the Divine Feminine Collective, and the crystals or the use of crystals or the page of crystals, which has to do with opportunities and invitations and learning, being the student, was a show of, the show of power was coming up as using music or nice music. The mother, so the Mother Mary was coming up here, as well as Mark Anthony, and SS, which has to do with safety and security, and social security, which has to do with the root chakra. And then SA was coming up again with SS, definitely has to do with Nazi energies. The liver was coming up here. Okay, so that's in that area as well. Well, the liver's a little bit higher up. Liver, I would think, is more in the solar plexus. But the fool or the drunk, the crazy one, was coming up, right? The one with the massa, the master, the person with a slave, and the liver. So someone could be drinking here. Also, lupus was coming up the other day, and it came up again today. The seeker of Sophia's crystals, or in other words, nice music. So crystals has to do with pentacles, but that has to do with anything, energy, time, you know, anything that has to do with energy and how we exchange energy has to do with crystals. And then nice music was coming up as one of those energy exchanges. So under the code line, and MA was also coming up again, things that came up the other day: sex anonymous, suicide attempts, a mass suicide attempt could come up in the news. Staph aureus was coming up, so just as staph infections. Saudi Arabia was coming up again, as well as South Africa. And then again, like I told you already, the Nazi company was SA that actually led into the power of the Nazis. Massachusetts came up, but also the student, the child, the opportunity to show your power through using music, however that relates to you. The mother slave driver, the foe or false of Sophia, wants money and nice music. So there may be somebody who wants to cash in on whatever the masculine's doing, and then maybe what the divine feminine is doing as well. There may be somebody who wants to cash in on that other than the masculine. The headers that came up real quickly, just our company, crystals, SAS came up, crystal vaults came up, as well as some articles, and I couldn't read most of them because they were in another language. I'm not sure which language. It looked like a European language, but I'm not sure which one. And the first one, though, was rapid isolation of adipose tissue, derived stem cells by storage of lipoaspirates. So the second one was Brazil and Amazonas was coming up. So, but I couldn't read it. That was something about a photographer and the problems with their photography in socially integrating it. And a header with F18 San Marco came up. Roble and Move It. It's MOOVIT. And those articles were coming up from researchgate.net. And then a header came up, The Glory of God for the Betterment of the World, to the Glory of God by Ann Boyles. And that was May of this past year, 2019. The Emergence of Baha'i Houses of Worship. So that's an article if you want to read it. So just getting right into this first read, which is not in front of you. This is in front of you is the second read. This one started with the Four of Cups reversed, with the King of Pentacles reversed, the Ten of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Wands the Ten of Swords upright and the Queen of Wands upright beneath it. And we started out with the first air underlying energy had Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra, Pisces, and Leo involved. So starting over in love, after the King of Pentacles reversed and a painful end, betrayal and or back pain with the Queen of Wands upright, the battle is over with the King of Swords holding back passions, for the Queen of Swords, speaking her truth about the Queen of Cups reversed. The Queen of Cups reversed, hanging out sad in limbo of injustice. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed, ending a family or emotional cycle, or unhappiness, frustrated, no growth, unable to conceive or conceptualize, or be aroused or control their third energy, with Leo reversed, or someone who's out of control, or just going through ego death and weakness, and a need for courage, or to work out after hanging around the Queen of Cups reversed. If she's really sad and depressed and whiny, that kind of thing, someone might have been hanging out too much and needs to get out and move their body. Rebellion of the beast, no longer to be controlled, leading the way to the heavy weight they've been carrying upon their shoulders, you know, the weight of the world. The Atlas energy for the Queen of Cups reversed, over emotional and or manipulative, and that was at 143, which is the Magician and the 43 of the Three of Cups. And by the way, with the eclipse, it was very interesting because my daughter came in today. So my son and daughter are both home, which never happens because they both live out of state. And as we go on to the next page, we have 144, which is the Magician and the Four of Cups, the mastering and grounding and integrating. Lucky charms no longer working in ego death for the Queen of Cups reversed, or the Queen of Cups reversed with a maid who usually calms her beast by doing everything for her, or a daughter who treats her mother that way, like who expects the mother to wait on her, or vice versa. The sun is out, exposing all, with Two Cups connection to the third party, cheating, lying, or stealing, or ghosting, or running away from both sides of your Five of Cups, right down the middle. 3 bad cups, or old cups, and 2 new ones that are special. While everyone is distracted, the thief gets away with it. Meeting in secret, perhaps the pumpkin patch, or Sukkah was coming up again, even though it's past that time, or anywhere, or the masculine saying to meet anywhere but there, running away from all of it, or running home to mom, away from impatient Sagittarius drinker, potion maker, or bartender. Forgiving and learning comes up, and beneath that was attraction, and the Knight of Wands reversed, not saving the day, and there's definitely Sagittarius energy coming up here, unable to find peace, stuck in their head and emotions, and the Six of Cups reversed with bad memories, negative kids, or the past returning, with the King of Cups and his red heads. And this King of Cups does have red hair in this deck. A girl with attitude, drinker or potion maker, or is pouty, or thinks she's better than everyone else. You know, she has that teenage look where they have that snotty look on their face. Holding back passions, falling short of energy. Sagittarius reversed. Dresses and does whatever she pleases, maybe too revealing. Leaving food on the floor for others to clean up after. And the father doesn't do anything about it. So this energy is coming up. Just the father just doting on her and petting her and shares dessert. Or the father plays favorites. One child feels neglected or left out. Lovebirds and dessert, or fallen angel who mixes the white kiss of death, or one woman with 3 sides to her, and the King of Cups likes her that way. Or the King of Cups with bad memories of fallen angel, Sagittarius, or just no peace about it, and synchronicities come up of 87, and beneath it was forgiveness, 96. The Magician reverse comes up here, manipulative and or insecure, with the Page of Swords reversed and the Page of Cups reversed, and the Empress dominating as the ringleader, controlling him and the kids. Debt, scam, inequity of relationship, resting and meditating. And right here is where the eclipse peaked out today. Keeping one sword close by at hand, the masculine, when going to another world, or meditating, or that their world is upside down when laying down and they're noticing how everything looks different from that perspective. Or dreaming of routines, if going to the Olympics perhaps, or dreaming about going one day. I was getting like people going through their routines in their head. And I know because I did gymnastics when I was young. So just going over and over and over your routines to make sure that you're going to be okay when you compete that day. So that was coming up for gymnastics, skiing, skating, but anything that has flips in it, dreaming of routines, or skiing around the world. Somebody's dreaming of that as well. Focusing on their heart space, feeding into outer space, and going through the lotus, through the portal, the divine masculine doing all this and saving space. And all the hands grabbing for him, wanting something from him. So he's like feeling the pull between these two spaces. Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, and Taurus came up here. Another world, the dream world, the world upside down, starting over and not settling this time. For the Queen of Cups reversed, could be a manipulative energy, stealing, taking, running away from them, or forgiving and learning now at 217, which is the High Priestess and the Star, impatient and fallen angels without peace. And then synchronicities come up. Synchronicities at 217, the High Priestess and the Star, which has to do with healing and allowing your dreams to come true. The recent past was the Temperance reversed, or the Alchemy reversed, which has to do with impatience and imbalance, with a family, 10 of Cups reversed, right? That's the ending of a family cycle or very unhappy family, done moving or traveling to implement a plan or go to the divine feminine and who's now open to receive. The foolish one in ego death, in deep pain and stuck in head without peace. The foundation for the masculine is the Page of Cups upright, which is a very positive, beautiful energy of innocent love, an innocent message or puppy love or new love or a child. Complete, and the sealed divine feminine leading the way through the downturn or the slowdown, spreading the word and offering love to the past, or by looking back with the King of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed, which could be a father and child. Or the Page of Cups message of love, or Pisces child following in their mother's footsteps, and the Knight of Cups sibling is walking side by side to lead the way by revving things up, by backpedaling, retrograde, clearing the chakras, and then reset in forward motion to build momentum by review, grounding and integrating, to become inspired, to propel forward then when the time is right, or when the time comes, that divine timing. Connecting with the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed. So there's a lot of kids right here in the foundation. Other kids who want to learn. And the central energy is the Strength reversed or ego death, weak or fire sign out of control, unable to sleep or rest or rising above, coming out post-war with PTSD symptoms perhaps, with or about kids struggling in school. So I want to bring up kids here too, because there was a lot of kids in this read in the foundation, and a lot of kids came up in the second read as well. But not just kids in general, but sets of kids, like families coming together. So that was important to note. And also just something that I'm starting at home. I'm going to be having my daughter's friends come over to visit me a lot. She has a couple of friends who stop by, and I really wanted to do some meditative group, but not just meditation, but teach them about other things that we've gone through and we've learned, and they're very open to it. I know that, so they're going to actually help me get some young people together, and for me that works really well. I deal really well with that age group. So just an idea about pulling kids more into our journey and what we're going through, because they really relate to this stuff. So I'll let you know how it goes as I go more fully into that. But the Emperor feels imprisoned, or possibly with a hostage, or feels trapped in a situation, challenged by the Page of Pentacles reversed, who could be a poor student, or lost opportunities, or one who never learns, or expects everyone else to do the work for them, or at least take the first steps to get them there. Or it could be an opportunist, or someone who wants to learn about their psychic abilities, but they're not willing to do the work. Resisting change, the King of Wands reversed, could be angry or just tired, or sick and tired of getting over loss, guilt, and shame. Unhappy with self-control. Unhappy with self, controlled by Taurus, religion, establishment, or societal norms, and walking away and within to get away from all this. The Lovers, the divine feminine, working hard, carrying a lot of weight, burdens, responsibilities, or hard labor. Or the Hierophant, marriage, or Taurus lover is a lot of work. Say hi to my daughter. Say hi, Jen. Or the Hierophant, marriage, or Taurus lover is a lot of work, unable to express feelings of frustration or blocking them. The King of Wands reversed is resisting the harsh truth of the world and the sealed divine feminine, unable to burn the past or conceive of such a notion. The Empress is living in the past, the old ways, the traditional, and working hard to block the Page of Cups message of love from getting through from the divine feminine. The Emperor is unable to find peace of mind, holding or held captive, the Empress separate from him and both with eye on the prize in ego death. Children, the ones possibly with the PTSD due to the war between the parents. When the fire is out of control, all the trees are burned to the ground and then leaving the ground scorched. And this came up today in a discussion with my son, so I hope you appreciate this. All of the fires, the forest fires, are due to a rebalancing from when the divine masculine woods, as woods versus forest, the woods were hunters and frustrated and had to go to the divine feminine forest to plant their seeds and see miracles, right? So the feminine was the forest, the masculine the woods. But the divine feminine made the divine masculine cut down their woods to make homes to keep them warm on the tundra. So now the universe must rebalance it out by creating forest fires. Okay? And that was at 240 to 41, which is the High Priestess and the Page of Cups and then the Ace of Cups. You know, really beautiful energy there. The Six of Cups reversed and the Death card reversed. The past memories just taking forever to clear. And that could be the perspective of the masculine. That's just going on forever, right? The never-ending story. So as we go into the next page at 242, which is the High Priestess and the Two of Cups, the soulmates, the twin flame lovers, that connection, we had Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, and Libra in this section coming up. Ending romantic tryst with flame between Taurus or Hierophant or message of love or child of the world or sealed divine feminine, now with the harsh truth and the need to control the third energy in a painful end of impatience and fallen angel of the past. The Queen of Swords speaking their truth and leading the way. And now for the masculine is the Ace of Swords, the truth out. That message of innocent love and ego death is the truth. The synchronicities that the hermit steals, or that the hermit sheds light on, the synchronicities the hermit sheds light on from the universe, that the synchronicities are not human. We're not making that up. You can't defend yourself to synchronicities, right? They're the truth. They come up from the universe. We don't tell people that. That's the universe's message. So the hermit or the Virgo energy here is working to align with synchronicities and guidance, holding their tongue and need for affection, a lover in another world, inspired by synchronicities without a word, to purge through frustrations and hold third energy. The hermit misses their flame, but keeping it to himself while presented true love. The Queen of Wands could be Taurus or Pisces, offering truth to surprise or shock fallen angel, or vice versa. The King of Pentacles reversed, or Capricorn, devil, which is codependencies or addictions. But one or the others shocking him or her with the harsh truth of the King of Wands reversed and that third energy. The King of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which could be the same person, just the King of Pentacles actions, but being stubborn and resistant to change, refusing to move or work, or disabled, or unable to work due to ascension exposure to great pain and betrayal, the nightmare of impatience, losing temper, and that fallen angel, chariots of fire from the past, or Cancer or Taurus from the past, and male bull exits right. Soon for the masculine is the Nine of Swords, suffering in silence or purging, holding back money and or a new life, and holding their tongue and or lashing out due to pain. unhappy with marriage and or Taurus or religion establishment and walking away, prisoner of codependencies, addictions, or the devil, or just a Capricorn, and the High Priestess or Viking Princess and bad memories of childhood, difficult kids, or the past now returning and resisting the changes, endings taking forever. Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces here. Working to align and recover from dysfunctional family or financial loss. The prisoner of that Ten of Pentacles reversed family, which is dysfunction or financial loss, but the Pentacles comes up as the Montagues and the Cups family comes up as the Capulets. So that can apply as well. And the devil wants him back. So this Ten of Pentacles family may be trying to get, if the Masculine's the King of Pentacles reversed, they're trying to get him back, right? Because he's their money man. The secret past or secret abilities, or the devil and the High Priestess trapped in negative past together that never ends. The Divine Masculine is seeing himself as the Queen of Swords, breaking patterns or tripped up, or breaking facades of the Queen of Pentacles reversed, starting over in love, wounded from the past loves, the wounded warrior ignoring an offer of love, or it's just not enough. It's like too little, too late. Let your friends help, make the effort, and honeymoon all came up for the masculine. Around him or how he is seen is the Four of Swords reversed, rising up, coming out, not expressing feelings or energy without option, and defenseless to the energies or attacks, feeling ganged up on due to poor judgment, deliberations going on forever. The masculine needs to clear blocks of the Eight of Pentacles, working with crystals and epiphanies about their dysfunctional lineage, blowing crown, and letting go to repair, so letting go of blocks around all of this stuff, to patch up and manifest magic. And music comes up, but even more so, like I said, was domestic harmony with this first read. And the Page of Wands inspired by romancing the stone. Now remember what I told you, that the feminine is the stone that the Excalibur was left in, right? Because that's the first and last wound that needs to be healed between the masculine and the feminine. The first wound that he stabbed in her heart when he left her. So when he is able to pull out Excalibur, right, romancing the stone, so that she no longer is being stoned, right, that wound goes away, holding back to save or magnetize. Or the masculine's doing this to create momentum at 317, which is the Empress and the Star. So the Queen of Pentacles reversed deception, depression, and heartbreak, or that this deception that's been eclipsed today, eclipsing the need to heal the broken heart or separation. The Chariot moves in a bold move or travel back to the future, with the Queen of Swords leading the way. Sagittarius reverse, Cancer reverse, and Aquarius reverse came up here, as well as Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn. Sagittarius, so different sets of people were coming up. Sagittarius, Cancer, and Aquarius. Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn. Cancer, Sagittarius, and Taurus, and Leo there. Home, the Queen of Wands, and debt with business or issues at work, an imbalance at work, or a nightmare exposed, impatient to move away from the past, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, implementing a plan to spend more money or make a move, put more money into their business to expand it in some way, or if it's losing money right now, a need to put more money into it, or doing something different. But this may drive the Queen of Pentacles reversed to, they could be literally driving to the Divine Feminines, or the E-Tower reversed, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Fool reversed, which could just be someone lacking faith or foolish designs, where the Sovereign, High Priestess, and King of Cups live. But they're all upright here and all about love. So the Four of Cups reversed is the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Starting again with a message of love, the Queen of Swords rising above, impatient and weak in ego death, challenged by needing help in purging and implementing a new business plan, perhaps, presenting their truth of or to the Queen of Pentacles reversed, planning or strategizing, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed, which could be two older kids, to do something stupid or foolish, with Sovereign, High Priestess, and the King of Cups. Upstanding citizens or family. Starting again, not settling, and impatient, fallen angel in another world. The Page of Cups love, with love to, it's like the Page of Cups offering a message of love to out of control fire signs with the truth out and challenged by the need to learn, the need for help, money, or opportunity. And the Queen of Swords purging, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, rising above the strategy of the Queen of Pentacles reversed to come to the Divine Feminines with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, or the Knight of, and the Knight of Swords reversed, who may have done something foolish or going to do something foolish, and then they see three people at home as opposed to one. So there could be several different situations there, but you get the idea. So this second read here was done at 3:59 to 4 o'clock. It was completed. The SIRIAN Starseed deck was cut at 3:40 to 41, which is the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups again. But it was done right at 4 o'clock. We had the Tower as a major arcana as well as Ascension. And this is, we're starting at 31 minutes for the second read. Tower and Ascension, which is the world. And then the Luna, which is the moon, after the read. And there were no other major arcanas, just those three. Four cups, we had 3 pentacles, 1 sword, and 1 wand. So mostly cups in this read as opposed to mostly swords, I think, was the last read. We have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and before the read was the Page of Wands and the King of Pentacles. And after the read, the Queen of Wands came up. The message here and the numbers were all again about domestic harmony and music, just the other way around. We had double 2s, double 4s, double 7s, and double 10s. And the code line was all about domestic harmony on this one. And the numbers came up 42, which is a 6. That's the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. Okay, so around domestic harmony, and again, music was even more important than domestic harmony, but domestic harmony comes up on the code line here. I was getting, again, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So the music is in me. But then I was getting Tommy. I was getting see me, feel me, touch me, heal me. So that was coming up from Tommy, from the code line regarding domestic harmony. And then for the Mass and saying, to see me, I, in my chakra system, for the juggler or the performer or the balancer or the fool that I am. Or for the High Priestess, the intuitive, the secret of crystals, which can be time, money, and energy. To see me, I, the chakra system, as the 42 or the 2 of Cups, of crystals, which has to do with time, money, and energy. The Fool, the balancer, and the relationship that's all about money. Or fortuitous, right? Unexpected, lucky, or fortunate, happening by accident or chance rather than design. It wasn't his plan for it to happen this way. To see me, I, the masculine, fortunate of a balanced life by chance. And also see May. May, the month of May was coming up for performing together. And also May Fun was coming up as far as noodles. May Fun noodles. And maybe somebody wants some Singapore noodles. So that was coming up. So getting into the second read, which is in front of you, starts out with the Tower. So the Tower is here as the underlying energy, and beneath that is the Page of Wands reversed, the King of Pentacles upright, the 8 of Cups reversed, and the 10 of Wands reversed. And also another interpretation of the code line was coming up. See me, I, the Emperor, for a balancing act or for work. So all of those things may be coming up in the next couple of months. So we have the Tower in the aftermath, because there was a Tower upright earlier than the first read. Frustrated King of Pentacles in uncomfortable emotions, dropping their burdens or confession. The King of Cups reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed, which can be 2 people or the same one acting. Released from prison, not expressing feelings or energy exchange, and frustrated, possible tantrums, or just uninspired, suffering in silence or purging. Confessing to the Hierophant, the priest, the rabbi, whatever religious leader. A divorce, a Taurus reversed, who could be the Queen of Wands or another person, to find peace with powerlessness, or dependent emperor reversed, spreading the word or talking a lot, or with 2 kids, the Page of Swords, and the Sovereign reversed teen who spends a lot of money, dropping burdens or responsibilities of divorce, Taurus reversed or spirituality, to the Queen of Wands to find peace, for the Emperor reversed and kids, or the Emperor reversed and Sovereign who's no longer sovereign and spreading the word. So that could be the Emperor making the Sovereign no longer sovereign because he wants to come together with her. But he could also be stepping down since it's the Emperor reversed. Or the Emperor is in ego death, stepping down, powerless, like I said, and spreading the word. Getting off the seesaw, or maybe was dizzy lately, so he's stepping down. The clarity of the Queen of Cups reversed in a split lie or cutting through the BS, with the Magician now in power. Digging around in his crown to open it up. Voila, his DNA strand. Found it. The Queen of Cups is reversed, decrowned, deflowered, or mermaid revirginized. Split, lies, rehabilitation BS, a bold move or travel, Hatari or Safari, the Devil reversed in detox or detoxing chaos, confessions after getting caught, after the fact. The King of Wands reversed may have tripped up, or Ivy or Garland tripped him up, or he was set up by the frog. The Devil, codependencies, addictions, and or just a Capricorn person with hairy legs, took a fall after marking his territory or maybe peeing outside, unable to make it grow. In a split, got screwed by the Devil in setting him up in a trap. And synchronicities comes up again here as 87, and beneath that was nature, 74. Allow things to happen naturally. And watch and follow your synchronicities and guides. In need of help, patient and weak, inspired but rejected, vulnerable and sweet, letting go to fix up things or mend, repair with the High Priestess. There could be a Sagittarius Page of Wands, a Leo Page of Pentacles reversed, and Pisces baby making things right, or mothers and kids are hanging out together in a mother-kid night. The High Priestess, Pisces and or secret, aftermath of news or message, and the Magician manifesting soulmate after separation. And the King of Wands reversed may have messed up or without affection and with seeing synchronicities. The recent past in this read is the Four of Cups, grounding and integrating love, coming together to expose all, have fun, and find peace. The Emperor reversed offered new passion from disconnected soulmate or twin. Home, lovers, with new love and surrender, and the foundation is the Page of Swords, with news, message of confession, exile, and patient angel. The King of Pentacles looking back or going back to their angel, and this is at 518, which is the Hierophant and the Moon, which is the Moon eclipse today. And the central energy here was the World, and Ascension reversed, and the World upside down in a downturn, slowdown, or defenseless to energies and or attacks or feeling ganged up on. The Knight of Pentacles reversed, not offering help or moving forward, the Queen of Swords speaking her truth, and the Dark Knight, union taking forever, challenged by the Two of Pentacles upright, surrender in this deck, in the SIRIAN Starseed deck. The Queen of Cups reversed is happy alone in the aftermath of sudden events. Sharing or settling out at work, with Queen of Pentacles who was offered new love or is offering herself self-love. Or an ending, Divine Masculine ending a family cycle or emotional cycle, coming clean in order to offer new life to surrender. The Queen of Cups reversed, offering love to the Queen of Pentacles, who thinks she's a star, and it's like someone who, like the Queen of Cups, this may be a two-female relationship here, where the Queen of Cups reversed is offering love to the Queen of Pentacles because she thinks she's a star, and healing her. And she heals her by spending on her, which that she likes, so it works out. A patient whistleblower, possibly falling short, and sharing with the Page of Pentacles reversed, who's in need of love. The Hermit shedding light on that need for love, And the Divine Masculine looking back at the Empress and kids, or Empress twin, and coming clean about their 5D connection. Now for the Masculine is the Knight of Cups reversed, grounding and integrating an offer of love, juggling their high vibration while offering their low vibration to change, right, which isn't great, jealous and sincere, in debt, scammed, or inequitable relations, and the King of Wands frustrated with third energy and High Priestess, secret, or his own psychic abilities. Holding their tongue with the Ten of Pentacles reversed family, dysfunctional family or business, or loss of money or inheritance, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, stubborn, on strike, moving to implement a plan to lead the way on the journey, with the Page of Cups. After a jealous rage and letting go of karmic or codependent, news spread and choosing a new path after the nightmare of ego death and or Leo or ego out of control. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands reversed, fire signs, patient in falling, patient with attitude, foolish behavior, lacking faith when message of love or child, the Page of Cups, is hanging out with the King of Cups reversed, that could be father and child, with memories of the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed, making him sad, right? So the Masculine could be hanging out with his kid and sad, thinking about other kids or neighbors' kids, or it could be the Divine Feminine's kids as well, if he knows them. The nightmare of the Sagittarius with attitude, who could be a drinker or potion maker or a bartender, like I said, and the King of Cups reversed with memories or going back or looking back. Soon for the Masculine is the Wounded Warrior reversed. So again, in surrender, after letting go of guilt and shame, loss of lover, to detox or detoxing chaos in his life. Healing and dreams come true, to take sovereignty or sovereign. The secret out of the Queen of Wands, healing and over the loss and regret, and now hanging in limbo. The Masculine sees himself as the Four of Pentacles. That's the Divine Masculine's heart in the Batcave. The King of Swords reversed, Hermit shedding light upon himself. The Empress with synchronicities, options, and happy with themselves. You are safe to love, true love. This is a love of a lifetime, or a romance of a lifetime, and then give your relationship a chance. All came up for the Divine Masculine. Around him, or how he is seen, is the Ten of Pentacles reversed, that dysfunction, loss of income, or the battle is over for or at home in a painful ending, betrayal, or working through difficult emotions of surrender to twin and betrayal, or the twin that he betrayed. The Masculine needs to clear blocks of the Two of Cups reversed, disconnected partners, and announcing that, with little to hold on to, perhaps financially afterward, and feeling like he's falling short. So he needs to let go of all those blocks. And that was at 611, which is the Lovers and Justice. Domestic harmony, but even more so music, like I said. The Magician manifests peace. Peace for all, and the stairway to heaven. With the twin coming clean about 5D, feeling weak, the King of Wands reversed, a fool for love. 7 steps to a new life, seeing a new perspective, hanging out with the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed, which can be kids or they can be people he works with or family or friends. In deception in the aftermath or fallout of the Tower moment. Post-eclipse, the Queen of Wands is defenseless to energies and or attacks, feeling ganged up on perhaps. Resting, praying, meditating in divorce, or Taurus reversed, not working or overworking in divorce, or with Justice or Libra. Libra gets justice with enemy or challenger, and the Queen of Swords speaks to all her truth. Or the Queen of Wands, Taurus, is still at war with the Divine Masculine, even though it's all over. In the aftermath, news spread of the Divine Masculine's heart in the Batcave, of the Ten of Pentacles reversed, dysfunctional family, or loss of income or money, and grounding and integrating love. His world turned around and challenged by his surrender, the Wounded Warrior surrendering to disconnect from the Knight of Cups reversed in order to take steps necessary to ascend. After a sudden event or epiphany, the Masculine's grounding and integrating love, of the higher self or high priestess, spreading the word halfway around the world to those who may be perhaps jealous of your surrender at the time it comes. The Divine Masculine's heart surrenders, and the Ten of Pentacles, family or business reversed, disconnects, both taking steps to a new life after the eclipse of the Queen of Wands, defenseless. All right, so that was the two reads. I will show you the cards from this read, but they were very similar energies in both reads. I thought they'd be more different from before and after the eclipse, but it's all in the same day, so it makes sense that they were similar. Some of the things flipped around, but it was very subtle changes. So I'm going to pull you some quick oracle cards, and then I'll show you the cards and see what comes up. I'm going to give you another hit of my bowl. Ready? Take a deep breath, you guys. It was just 4554, that reflection of 4554. And that is the Five of Cups and the Page of Swords. So the letting go of any loss, regret, guilt, or shame, and then the message, the news. Spreading the word, or someone who just likes to talk. So for everyone watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? What is the point of this read today? What is the message? And let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities. For the highest good of all those concerned, and filling that empty space with only beautiful, divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, from the Animal Tarot. All right, that flipped right out. And there's another one that wants to come too. The Nine of Autumn, the Ragdoll Cat. Your success has brought you financial security and the reward of much-deserved time off to enjoy your own company. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business or self-employment opportunity that will be very successful. Okay, that's the first one. And then we have this card, Princess of Spring, which is energetic, outgoing, optimistic, and creative. The Monarch Butterfly. Creative opportunities that you feel passionate about are fluttering your way. Personal growth and broadened horizons will spark fresh and original ideas. All right, so this eclipse is bringing in new ideas to expand or implement new plans for business. The underlying energy is the Two of Autumn, and there's a lot of cat energy here. The Abyssinian cat. You may be under stress because of multiple jobs or too many responsibilities for one person to manage. It's important to balance your work and personal life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Okay, so don't get stressed out there. I like those eyes. Okay, and there's a lot of green and maroons there. So again, heart and root chakra, which came up with the singing bowl today. All right, then we have the energy deck here. This is the energy oracle cards. So again, it is January 10th, 2020. 2020 vision. So what is it we need to know? Take a deep breath, you guys. What is the message from this read, or the two reads that we had? That came right up. 27 is the Ace of Wands, that new passion, inspiration, creativity in walking away. Okay, and this has come up several times this week too. And you notice how pink and magenta and bright orangey red that energy is in walking away. Being inspired to do your thing, to enjoy your life. And the bottom of the deck is indecision, number 8. So after indecision, it's time to walk away. And 8, of course, is the Strength card. And the Strength card's been coming up a lot this week. And coming up a lot reversed too, which doesn't necessarily mean weakness. For me, it has to do with ego death, right? Or feeling weak, needing to get back in the gym, that kind of stuff. All right, let's see about a yoga card for you. What position would be beneficial for everybody today from the yoga deck. So we have a few here. The underlying energy here. Okay, so this back stretch. All right, so those are the instructions for that. Cat and dog stretch. Okay, that was the underlying energy, and then 2 cards came out. Let's see, where's this 3? 3 cards, actually. But those are just breathing. Okay, so this position comes out. This is the hero. Let's see if I can focus that in for you so you can see it better. Read that, the hero, which is 28, by the way, which is the twin flame. Okay, and again, that's the picture of that. And then the other 2 are just, there's no picture because it's just about breathing and sounding breath. Okay, so you can read those if you'd like. And then from the Kipper deck, what do we have for you from the Kipper deck? Came right out, a man thinking about a woman. And the next card is sudden wealth. Okay. The underlying energy is expectation. Okay. And imprisonment, and in being imprisoned by the expectation. See, look at this great fortune, and then imprisoning yourself by expectation. So this is about where this energy comes in as far as walking away and doing your own thing, enjoying your life. Okay. Don't just wait and do nothing. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. All right, now we have, this is the Metatron deck, so Archangel Metatron. What is it you'd like us to know about this read today in the eclipse? Say hi, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
There's your masculine energy. All right. Okay, so from Metatron, this is a message from Metatron. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn from this message today? 22, Archangel Sandalphon. And this one came up for my son who just passed by. Who's with you now? Okay, it's a very soft energy with Archangel Sandalphon. 22 is the Fool, right? To be a fool with an open heart, to take that leap of faith and stay in your faith. Patience and faith are the 2 hardest things. They're the most simple, but yet the hardest at the same time. Okay, so you might want to call on Sandalphon today. You might want to look him up if you don't know much about him. And the card of the castle in the sky is also coming up. Lilac, higher realms, and magic. Right, to build those castles in the sky. This is the time to do that at this full moon eclipse. Okay, perfect. And very purple, so very much energies from the 3rd eye and up, above the crown. Then we have the underlying energy there, which is boundaries, set them daily, okay? Right? What are the keys to your heart? What makes you happy every day? Set the boundaries so that you'll always feel good. And this is the 14 of temperance, being patient and balanced. Set your boundaries daily in order to achieve your dreams, okay? Why should you settle for anything less than what makes you feel really good every day? So this is what it's saying. Set your boundaries so that you don't have to be around the negative energy that doesn't make you feel good. And it could just be someone who's not negative but doesn't resonate with you. It doesn't have to be something negative, but it's about your life. What fake makes you feel really good? And then fake was coming up, so it's about letting go of anything that's fake in your life, being truly authentic. Including, charities and things like that. That just came up as well. What charities do you give to? What really resonates with you? Okay, and then we have the Nature's Whispers. And this will be the last one. So what is the message? What is our message? From Nature's Whispers. Take a deep breath, you guys. Take a deep breath. All right, this is a good one. Let's see. Catch your breath. Take a deep breath. Catch your breath, guys. 15 again. So the devil or the shadow energy. When you're feeling like you're in your shadow side, catch your breath. Take a deep breath. And hug a tree. Look how green and brown this is. It's so much about grounding yourself. So we have the acorns and nuts and butterflies. But it's really about keeping it simple. When you feel ungrounded, hug a tree, right? Ground yourself. Go outside and feel nature. Take a nap. Meditate, right? When you feel uncomfortable within your own skin, it's time to ground, to go back in. And this is coming up right after at 35, the culmination of vision. Okay? So it's like going back in. See, you're outside the tree. It's time to go back in. All right? And culmination of the vision. So catch your breath, go back in, and then you can come back out with your vision. You know, you feel like a little kid when you feel uncomfortable inside your skin. So reground yourself, mature to your higher vibration, and then things will come back to you again. And that's the 35 of the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, the Mary Magdalene energy. Okay. And the bottom of this deck is new experiences and possibilities. Really pretty. 18 is the moon for the eclipse today. This is the underlying energies. So it's like a bouquet of flowers, right? But it's kind of like the tree coming out of the tree. Everything comes out of the root of the tree. We have a woman on a horse, and there's a butterfly down below. It's mostly like tree-like things and flowers. It's like, but she's in the midst of it, dreaming of her. You see there's a little city back there. The place where she wants to live, where she can feel free like this. What place makes her feel like this? What people, what animals, what makes her feel like this every day? New experience and possibilities. Allow yourself to dream and see all the colors of the rainbow, not just certain ones. Allow yourself to fly free. Even if the place that you are, you love, still allow yourself to expand beyond that. Because there could be other things you haven't discovered yet that you love even more, but you don't know because you haven't left, you know, that home place. Okay, guys, let me just show you these cards. I'll let you go. We have the Tower and the underlying energy there. I'm going to focus a little bit better there. Are you going to focus for me? Here we go. Okay, recent past is the Four of Cups. The foundation is the Seeker of Orbs. The center is Ascension, which is like the world. The Two of Crystals, or Two of Pentacles, is the challenge here, but you see it's very much the surrender in this deck. Then the other underlying energies, crowning with the Knight of Cups, which is that tidal wave there, and a coffee cup in that picture. We scroll across here to what's coming up, which is the Nine of Flames, the Wounded Warrior, reversed and surrender. So a lot of surrender in this read. And then the Four of Crystals, the masculine sees himself as, which is the Bat Cave, or the Divine Masculine's heart. And around him, or how he's seen, is the Ten of Crystals, which is reversed today. The blocks he needs to clear is around the Two of Chalices, or Cups, reversed. And then we end up with the Stairway to Heaven, those 7 cups there. And you see that the cards are Sacral Chakra of the Oranges, and then Domestic Harmony, which is the throat chakra. And then we have the green up there, and the third eye. And then above the 7 of Cups is the Ace of Pentacles, which is upright today, along with the Moon, which is reversed. with the eclipse. And then the Queen of Wands is above that. And then the Seven of Wands reversed, feeling defenseless to the energies. And then we top this off with the Queen of Swords, speaking her truth. Okay? Alrighty. Well, I hope that was helpful. Anything unusual about the clips for you guys today, let me know in the comments, as well as any other comments. And thank you all for your likes, shares, subscribes, as always, and your comments. Please do subscribe and share my video. It really helps. And I should be coming out with the 12 signs in the next couple days for the middle of the month. So I think that's about it. Make sure you drink your water and get your rest, your joy, your nature, and allow yourself to wander. Rise and be loved, guys. Bye.